Baruch. Boker Tov, everyone. Shavua Tov. So we are continuing with the halachot of weddings. We spoke about weddings and Peru Revu. Then we had Chanukah. Then we went to Yichud, which has to do a little bit with wedding, but now a little bit more concentrated on wedding itself. So a person could get married on Rosh Chodesh. A person could get married during Aseret Teshuvah, during the month of Elul, and a person could get married on a Sunday. So what's the issue with a Sunday? So a Sunday, especially in Christian areas, was, like Ashkenazim, it wasn't such a day because that was when the Goyim would get married. So there was a thing not to get married on Sundays for that reason, but the halacha is that it is allowed. Similarly, some Ashkenazim still have this custom till today, that they don't get married in a shul, because also the Christians, they get married in their church. So maybe you've been to Chabad, Bedavka, they do the weddings outdoors. That's the reason, is because against this custom of getting married in the synagogue. Right? In the Sephardic countries, we didn't have, I don't know where the Muslims got married, but they didn't. It wasn't such a thing. So we got married in shuls, we get married in halls, whichever. It didn't make a difference. But Ashkenazim, there are some that still have this, not to get married Bedavka in a shul, even though it is allowed. So again, Sundays, it is allowed. And even though another reason would be not to allow it is because you might prepare on Shabbat for the wedding that's on Sunday. But we're not worried about that. Motzei Shabbat, doing a wedding Motzei Shabbat, technically is allowed, but because you might come to do things on Shabbat or prepare on Shabbat for it, it should be refrained. And anyways, generally people don't get married on Motzei Shabbat. There is a custom, Ashkenazim have a custom for the Chatan and Kala fast on the day of their wedding, but that's not the general Sephardic custom. Some Sephardim have the custom to fast until midday, until Chatzot, but as Rabbi Ovadia Yosef writes, it's better to do Tali Dibur and to be Osek B'Torah on the day of your wedding. It's a very big, important day. It's like a Yom Kippur, like a new start, etc. There's no Tahanunim during the 7 days when a Chatan is in the minyan. So if the Chatan, anyways, for himself, he doesn't need to go to minyan. There's halachot about it because he's not supposed to be by himself. So, and his wife's not supposed to be by himself. So if he leaves her, say in the morning, she's going to be by herself. So it's there's more leniencies for the Chatan to be home. But if the Chatan is in the minyan, let's say they have a Shem Brachot, so Minchan Arvit, they make minyan. If a Chatan is present during those 7 days, there's no Tachanunim. A Chatan, on the day of his wedding, there is no Tachanun at Mincha. Just like on Erev Shabbat, we have Tachanun and Shacharit on Friday, but there's no Tachanun at Mincha. So too, for the Chatan, he's getting married that night, there's no Tachanun at Mincha, but there is Tachanun at Shacharit. But if a person is getting married before Chatzot, let's say he's getting 11 a.m. chuppah, so that morning Shacharit, also there would not be Tachanun. If that Chatan is there present and he's getting married before midday that day, there will be no Tachanun that morning as well. What? So good question. Why does the Chatan himself, thank you for mentioning this, prays in his mincha of his wedding, the day before his wedding, that mincha, he himself in his own Amidah prays the mincha of Erev Yom Kippur. Because in the mincha of Erev Yom Kippur, there is vidui, because we know on Erev Yom Kippur, we say a vidui, a mincha, in case a person is going to go eat a seudah, and Chas v'shalom, there's a story in the Gemara, that person passed away at the seudah, he choked on a fishbone. And he didn't make it in time to do teshuvah. So therefore, we do teshuvah early, just in case we don't make it to Yom Kippur. At least we did the teshuvah. So too, the day of a wedding is compared to Yom Kippur. It's a new start, a new beginning, and therefore the Chatan also should go into it with full teshuvah. So he does the mincha of Erev Yom Kippur. Kala should also, yeah. But so the minyan would be regular mincha. He should be praying in that minyan, but he does his own Amidah. Okay, that's that for today. This week, Mincha at 4:35. And I'll just turn off the recording now.